For the player, he's also going to have an option here. Let's kind of go down to it. There's going to be an option for team ID. So when it comes to the player for a team ID, one thing to keep in mind is that all players can be individual. They can have a self ID, and then there's, as you've seen if you've gone through other videos, you'll know that certain things are checking for the overall team, for the race or the faction, for the characters within a group. There is another option as well, just to make a point of it here, is that there's a use ID for Hitpoint bullet. Remember that if I was to say that I could be very specific, I could say that this specific character can have a self ID of 2, a team ID of 1, a race ID of 3. If you set the options here and you enable this option here, any bullet coming to this character is going to say, okay, he's using a use ID for hit bullet, which means the bullet is actually going to be checking very specific. So if the bullet has this, if this has it enabled for the player, then this option is going to be checked on the bullet. If it's not the exact same numbers, then the bullet will just continue through. So remember that when you start doing it this way, it's going to be very specific towards, usually it's going to be specific towards the weapon. You're going to have a weapon that's only for a boss fight, or a weapon only for a particular character that you want to shoot at, which then has the ID set for that part. Alright, so just something to keep in mind. That'll be on the team side, and then using this will just be the additional part being able to use with the weapon.